Hello, welcome to Seen It All. This week we are going to talk about the movie that started it all, the amazing, the best. It should have been the amazing, but it's just Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. It came out in 2001. So in case you guys don't know, if you guys living under a tree, this is a story about Peter Parker, who is played by Tobey Maguire, who is a school nerd, and he goes on a school trip and he gets bitten by a radioactive spider. And in the meantime, the opposite, William Dafoe, he is a scientist who gets goes crazy at the same time, and he takes over everything that's happening in the movie with his company, with Oscorps, uh, and then he's trying to save his company. So at the end of the day, these two meet in different ways, and it leads to a great story, which comes with the best line in cinema history, comic book history. It's been redone many times, but I won't spoil it if you don't know. So let's start out with some fun facts. So I was trying to confirm this, but they were saying some online reporting was saying that that scene of Tobey Maguire flexing in the mirror after he was sick, after he got bitten by the spider. Yeah, when he's all like that. Um, they CGI'd his face, or like they put his face on somebody else's body. And then later on in the
Oh,
movie, he became bulky and and had that, you know, superhero body. But yeah, they're saying that they just, put his face on that. Too. William
oh,
Dafoe did his own stunts. He fought really hard for that. Sam Raimi was really against it because he didn't want his main villain to get hurt. So, but all of the stunts were done by William Dafoe in the costume and out of the costume. A few controversies on
nice.
this movie. The first one is William Dafoe's mask. There's only two ways to go about it. Either you hate the crap out of it, or it's Spider-Man, and it's part of the lore, so you accept it. But that's one of the biggest controversies in comic lore, is that mask when it came out.
Yep,
The other thing
yep,
is,
yep.
um, this movie came out right after 9/11. So this movie, I don't know if you guys remember, but the trailer was a helicopter going through New York, and they got stuck. They got pulled into a web, and the web was they were stuck between the twin towers. So the
Oh,
Yeah, and that's how the trailer was. That was the teaser trailer, and then, Sony, basically deleted everything. They told the movie theaters to delete the master copy, everything. They don't wanna have any of that. But
right.
recently on eBay, they came up, so people are selling the master copy for a lot of money. So, that's good to know. But yeah,
I'm
even
surprised.
in the movie, they went in there and digitally removed anything with the Twin Towers to be respectful for the victims. So, they say that if you really look hard, you'll find some stuff, but I didn't look that hard. I was like, "I'm over I don't need to see."
Who's got time for that stuff?
Yeah,
Right?
I was gonna say I don't really think it adds to the movie or to the story
Yeah,
or to the story of the movie.
so
Right?
much free time.
This movie made a box office record. It is the first movie to break the $100 million box office in a weekend. Now it happens a lot, but this was the first time. So because of this movie breaking 100 million in the weekend, that's where you got everything started. Your X-Men 2, your Spider-Man 2, and then it started this whole thing. Now, some people argue it was Blade that started it. Other people say it's Spider-Man. So it's up to you, in reality. It's up to you. You know,
There's
but
only one blade.
that's right. That's true. And then this movie, I don't know if you guys are a fan of Sam Raimi like I am, but every Sam Raimi has one special person that shows up in his movie, and that is, bro, say his name, Cameo.
Oh, which one?
The only
Oh,
one
Bruce
that you
Campbell, his
have.
favorite.
Yes, Bruce Campbell.
Good old
Yes,
Brucey. Good
yes,
old Brucey.
yes. He's in every Sam Raimi movie. You'll see Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, he
So.
is. Yeah.
So,
That guy's funny too at Twitter.
yeah. Yeah. And then Tobey Maguire separated himself from the cast. He played the nerd, so he studied physics, and he really put his everything into his role. James Franco didn't like that, and he said he was pretentious.
What?
Yeah, a lot of the a lot of the back office people didn't like it either because he secluded himself and everything else. And then I don't know how to say his name is that Mike Mangier. What's his name? What's his name?
No.
The bully, the one that fights with them. What's his name? Joe Manganiello?
Mangiano. Joe
Mangiano.
Mangiano.
Okay. Somebody in the wanted to pay him $100 to punch Tobey Maguire for real. At
Oh,
the
nice.
school fight. Yeah. I was like, dang, heartless, man.
I'll do it for
But
free.
Oh,
yeah,
Mangianello, Mangianello. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last
yeah, I
name,
don't know how to pronounce it.
but yeah, the actor that played Flash Thompson.
Yeah, Flash Thompson.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah. And then, but yeah, this movie has so many fun facts I can go on, but let's just get started on it. First part, let's do it. What scene for you had a okay, what was the plot hole in the movie for you guys? Let's just start out with that. What was your big plot hole?
already?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's jump in there. We gotta mix that up.
I'll start. I don't think there was. I think part of the problem is that I saw the comics when I was a kid. I saw the cartoon. So seeing the movie was like me piecing together everything. So it's kind of hard for me to say if there was a thought hole when I already had history with the comics and the cartoon. And so there may be, but to me, seeing the movie again, I couldn't really find any obvious ones.
Is it considered a plot hole with MJ not figuring out that it's his voice?
I thought he changed it a little, didn't he?
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. But it sounded like him pretty much the whole movie. I'm surprised you didn't figure that out. But I know it's from a comic book, but that's what I thought was a plot hole.
But I mean, that's every movie. I mean, even with Batman changing his voice, I'm like, come on, it's not that different.
Yeah, it is. What are you talking about? He went from like,
well, that's all I thought.
Lou. But haters.
Anyway,
for me,
that's what I thought.
For me, the only plot hole for me would have been the kiss, because at the end she's like, "Oh my god," I don't know. I don't think I can find out who somebody is by kissing. Like she kissed him. She kissed Spider-Man when he was upside down in the rain. They're like, la, la, la.
Right.
And then at the end of the movie, they
So you're saying you can't
he's
recognize your wife's kiss from someone else?
Yeah,
what are you saying?
Be kissing nobody, bro. I ain't gonna be like, let me see if I can
So you
tell
can't,
who's who.
if you're not able to physically see her, you can't tell? All right.
I'm not gonna be kissing other people, bro. I'm gonna be like, oh, let me kiss. Who does that?
Okay, based on past experiences, you're telling me you can't tell the difference? Unless you're looking?
Next.
All right, next question.
Gonna get me in trouble. This guy. Watch out for this guy. Oh man, this guy. So since we're talking about the plot hole, what is the deleted scene that you wish was was existing there or removed? Is there a deleted scene that you want to remove from there?
I'll go first. Deleted scene. I don't know about a specific scene, but just I wish there was more of the high school part. And I guess just because I have a lot of nostalgia for the cartoon, and the majority of it was in high school.
Yeah.
So I wish they had a
Oh,
little
okay.
more of those high school scenes and his high school experience.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Okay. Never thought about that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it was I just want to see more scenes of the Green Goblin making those cool weapons, the bombs and all that stuff. I thought it would be
Yeah.
nice to see maybe 10 minutes worth of him making his gadgets, or just him in his own whatever room doing all that stuff. That's what I like to see.
Uh, for
Yeah.
me, I would delete the scene where he's running on where he climbs up the building once he learns that he's got these superpowers, and then he's up there practicing, and then but he's running, like, and then he jumps up to the next building. Like, you can tell it's really bad CGI. He's like, oh, it doesn't look natural.
Oh,
Like, I just that one shot, I just wish they would remove. Like, all the other ones I'm okay with, but that one shot just looks bad. Doesn't
yeah, I
look
think
You
that's
natural.
gotta.
true. Right? They cannot.
I mean, I agree, but at the same time, looking at the time that the movie was made in the early 2002, if I'm not mistaken, it's not that bad. I mean, some of the new movies, and this is like what 23 years later, the CGI even looks worse.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. That's true. Okay, okay. Um, who would you recast in this perfect movie? Um,
Well,
Exactly. No one.
no, I have someone,
What?
the the aunt and the uncle, and
What?
I yes, I mean yes, it's true to the comic, to the cartoon, but if you think about like New York and these two elderly people like growing up New York or in the greater New York area, they're too soft. Like they sound and act Midwestern. Do you know what I mean?
Jesus.
Mm. Yeah,
They don't sound
Like
like
you
city
expect.
people. Like you gotta be
yeah.
like hustling, moving, and it just sounds. Don't get me wrong; they sound like lovely people, but lovely people from the Midwest, not New Yorkers. And
You
Mm.
could
that
have been a
I
little more
guess,
harsh. Yeah.
yeah, like city people, like
Like Uncle
That's
Ben, you
true.
could have been like, come on, what you doing?
right,
Not showing up,
yeah,
painting and helping my paint. Come on.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's the only thing I thought
that's
about
true.
too. I was like, come on, really? That's all you do is leave a note? Here,
yeah.
Leonardo, here's your Michelangelo, whatever. Here's your food. Yeah.
That's my only thing.
So, for me, I don't know, like, I love Tobey Maguire. I think he's amazing. He did a great job in this film, but, they were saying that they had Jake Gyllenhaal right there on the cusp waiting to replace him because he was hurt. Tobey Maguire was hurt. So I was like, Jake Gyllenhaal, but he wouldn't have
Oh, it's bad.
played out the teenager, but, you know, I think Jake Gyllenhaal would have
No.
been interesting. No, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Yeah, no, because I'm just looking at the Jake Gyllenhaal's earlier work, and he always has this like look of a little bit of like dumb. I don't know how to air it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying
Yeah, I
he's dumb,
know.
but he has that look. And Tobey Maguire
You know.
has this, innocent, nerdy, but smart.
Yeah,
And I don't think Jake Gyllenhaal can pull that.
yeah,
And it's
that's true.
no shade to Jake Gyllenhaal. I think he does great in his earlier work, and now
Mhm,
as an adult. But when he was
Yeah.
younger, I don't think he could have pulled the more of a
better.
innocent but smart.
He did that, what was that movie where, the rocket he was working on the rocket and it was, dad was in the mines. He played an innocent role there.
Yes.
Like a high school kid.
It's been. I
Google
don't remember. I know the movie. I just don't remember the whole the movie in its entirety. I just remember like the trailer kind of coming back to me. But Donnie Darko, like, like you're like, this guy is stupid.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's true.
Or either he was a really good actor.
That's true. I forgot about
or he has that face. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I saw the decade movies of him.
I know. Earlier movie. So who do you think stole the scene in this movie? Who was the scene stealer? I already know my guy, but you guys go for it.
I think we're all gonna say the same person, Willem Dafoe. He
What?
was just no. I thought Willem Dafoe. I wish I could have seen a little bit more of him. I thought you could definitely tell that it was two different people. Willem Dafoe, or the I forgot the name of the character, and the Green Goblin. You could tell it was two different people. It almost sounded with two completely different voices, different personalities. I think he really sold it.
Yeah.
He did a great job. Yeah. You, bro?
I almost agree with you, but just, me, I fall in love with these women, and I fall in love with MJ, and I just, she just did it for me. She stole the movie. She just, all those cheesy scenes and just everything. It was just,
When we get to recasting, just be ready to cry when we get to recasting, right?
Oh, great. Well, you like Marie Antoinette? She was good in that too. Okay.
Marie Antoinette? What? Isn't that a what?
She was in that movie. Remember? You ever saw that? No.
Well, anyway, I was just gonna say she was definitely better. Sorry, she was definitely better than Emma Thompson, or what's her name? Emma.
What? No. What?
Yeah, better than that. And this Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah.
What's her name?
Emma
Stone.
Watson? Stone. That's it. Yeah.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. Yeah. I like her, but you're right. I don't like her as MJ. I don't. Yeah.
She wasn't MJ. She wasn't MJ.
Or whatever she was.
Character.
The blonde, whatever. The blonde.
You're killing me here, man. Anyway.
Yeah, what do you expect? Anyway, MJ for me.
Jonah Jameson. That's who to me stole the movie. He was so good. The news, the paper guy.
Oh, him, yeah, him. Yeah, he's good.
The one that hired Spider-Man as a photographer, and he's like, hey, Spider-Man, menace. Put him on the front cover. Come on.
Yeah, and him as my favorite scenes. Yeah, he's funny. All those scenes. Yeah, I like him too.
Yeah, he was so good that he's the only recurring Spider-Man until Tobey Maguire came back that was in almost every Spider-Man movie. He's in the new Spider-Man movies. He was the voice of Jonah Jameson in the animated ones. So he stole the scene, man. He didn't have to even act. He didn't have to do a trial. They saw him. They saw how he acted. It was like he's hired. That's it. Like he didn't have to do any more. So I think he's
he's good.
Yeah,
he's good.
So now that we talked about who stole the scene, let's talk about recasting.
Wait, I thought we already talked about recasting.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, I thought you said.
Dang it.
Yeah, I said the aunt and uncle.
Oh yeah, you said you liked him. I said nobody. I guess you never got to yours then.
Did I say my guy?
Maybe you didn't.
I don't think you answered actually.
Yeah, I don't think you answered either.
It's MJ.
So I'm guessing MJ.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't stand her.
What? Oh
man.
Gosh.
She just slept with her Tobey Maguire's enemy, then his best friend, and then finally to him. Just like, damn, bro. Chill.
Well, I mean, it's following the comics and the cartoons. So It's not her fault.
That's true. That's true.
It's not her
He
fault. I
didn't
like
make the
that.
move.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, man, it's not her fault. Yeah. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's always just getting into stupid stuff. Like after the diner, she's just walking in the alley, and then
Well,
these
yeah.
guys are like, "Hey, what do you think of her? Let's go get her." And like she can't hear that. Like, and she just walks in an alley and then gets jumped by 4 people. Like, how come Toby, who's
She was in an
like
emotional state.
across
She
the
was
street, like he could hear them, but she couldn't hear them, and she was next to them. I was like, okay.
she was in an
Anyway.
emotional state. She was just getting off work.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I would too if I was working at a diner.
So, what is your favorite line or cheesy line in this movie? Now, we all know there's that one line that is through every Spider-Man that. So, besides that one, do you have another one?
Besides that one, right?
Yeah.
I have 2. So I think it was when Spider-Man saved Mary Jane after the cultural festival or whatever big festival they had in New York, and they were on top of the rooftop, and Spider-Man saved Mary Jane, right? And then Mary Jane says, "Wait, who are you?" Spider-Man responds, "You know who I am." "I do. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man."
Spider-Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the comic book, yeah.
I could have worked on the delivery better, but yeah.
Right, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That was good.
And then at the end of the movie, when she's confessing her love for him, and he says, "I will always be there for you. I will always take care of you. I will always be your friend." And she responds with, "Only a friend." And I don't remember
Ouch.
exactly what he says. Oh, wait, he said, "That's all I have to
Ouch.
give," and walks off. I'm
Ouch.
like, oh, all right.
Harsh, man, I know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
And if
about you,
MJ
bro?
told me that, I'd be like, heck yeah. All right. Oh, sorry, I was busy with that one. Not her too. I know that was real harsh to watch. Besides Uncle Ben's infamous line, I like the other one where it dates the movie where he got fired and he just says, "Let's take a look at that newspaper and the wanted ads." He actually takes out the newspaper. I like that because it just literally dated the movie, and among other things, that whole, that's payphones and all that stuff. And so that was one
Yeah,
of
I
my favorite.
forgot.
And then, of course, pretty much every Mr. Jameson quote, they're all good. Every comment of his, they're all good.
But yeah,
About how he's
you make a
cheap. That's
good
the best
point.
part. How he's so cheap.
You make a good point, though.
Which
There's
part?
a lot of the payphones, like in the hospital. Toby's
Oh,
like
yeah.
calling Mary Jane and calling everybody in the payphone. Like, wow,
Right,
like,
yeah.
that doesn't even exist anymore. I was just shocked when I saw that. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
For me, my favorite line was when he's fighting Macho Man. What's his name? Bonesaw, and
Randy Savage.
he's Randy
Bonesaw, yeah.
Savage, yeah. And then he's on the cage, and then he's like, "Ooh, cute outfit. Did your husband make that for you?" That was good.
Yeah, that was random, but yeah, it was.
I was like, "Oh,
I
Yeah,
gotta
that's
say
so-
something.
That's homophobic.
Just-
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh my God. We don't want those comments now. We gotta be careful.
I'm gonna pull out "I'm gay" so I can use it.
There you go. There you go.
Oh gosh.
And then
Yes, that was good. That was.
I lost track. Dang it. And then
What
for
is that?
me, the other line that I really liked was the one that Juan quoted, and that is Peter Parker telling Mary Jane, "I can't be. That's all I can be is a friend," and then leaves. you know. So to me, those were like the good. I didn't have any bad lines, but those were my two favorites. All right. Would you guys survive this movie? If you're a bad guy, you wouldn't.
Nope. I wouldn't survive the
You
time.
guys hear me?
I say yes. The only person that died was the Green Goblin, so more than likely everyone would survive.
Yeah, I would have survived the time. I want to do it again. Payphones and beepers and all that stuff. Nah, I'm good.
That's true.
But that's why I said before I want to see the Green Goblin, how he makes all those weapons, considering the time, how the heck he comes up with all that high-tech stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, you're right, too, on the same part with Green Goblin. He's got all this stuff. If I was him, I survive, too.
Jeez. Yeah, we said that we all would survive this movie. So the vibe check, what did you guys think? Did it hit that emotional tone? Did it make you cry? Was it a total miss?
Yeah, I agree. It was all there too. It's been a while since I've seen that, and I think they did a super job with the mask and everything, Spider-Man mask for that time. And they did a good job. I mean, the plot and all that, considering it was only 2.5 hours. Yeah, it was good. And yeah, I did cry, of course. You know, MJ got her hurt at the end there. Just like that, man. Tobey. So yeah, I cried. Wow. It was all there for me.
For me, it did hit the vibe check. Just started out all the superhero movies that are now, you know, because before this movie, it was Batman and Robin that ruined superheroes. So there was no super movies after that. I think it was like a 7-year gap or something like that. And then this came out, and nobody had any hope for it, and it became one of the biggest blockbusters of all time. And then last questions before we head out. What did you guys think? Do you think this movie holds up, or does it fall apart, or is it for this generation compared to before? Because now we have what's his name, Tom Holland doing Spider-Man. I know we have Tobey Maguire back, but he's not the main actor. He's just now a side character. But so, what do you guys think? Does this movie, if it came out, would hold up?
Right. Yeah, I'm with you there too.
Yeah.
Half and half. Yeah, I can't tell either. But overall, like I said earlier, with the special effects and everything, I did a good job up to today's standards, I think. So yeah.
True. I agree with Juan there too. I think that it's the casting might be a little bit different now, and but the action and the story still holds up. So it's definitely would hold up. And then, oops, my final question. Sorry, would you cue it or would you throw it in the garbage? You screw this movie up. So let us know.
Cue it. It's all about that MJ. That's one. Yes. Good choice. In fact, good memories too.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a great I would cue this movie also, just because of what it stands for, what it started it, and then Tobey Maguire made me a fan of his. Watching this movie, I got to go at Seabiscuit. He was really good on that. And then he did one of those rare things. He made a sequel that's better than the original. So, it's a hard thing to do. A Spider-Man 2 has better action, better CGI, better story, and it made more money and better reviews. So,
of course.
Then the third one came out, did more money, but it wasn't the best. So we won't really talk about that one. No, but emo Spider-Man still coming back. But with that, we'll see you guys next time if I survive the fire. All right, bye.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh.